All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Noire. And we got promoted.
I just wish he'd hurry up and propose already.
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between
Got a new
Belmont
partner?
and Glendale.
Keep talking. Someday you'll say something intelligent.
Okay. Yeah, anyway, so, yeah, welcome back. We got promoted to homicide, I believe it is.
I'd rather you took the wheel.
Nice car. Someone doesn't like to drive. Got donuts in that glove box. Nash Super 600. I'm pretty sure that's not the actual name. Who knows? Maybe it actually is. That was close. But, yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy.
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the decks.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you, and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
We any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months
what
and
is the
hundreds of
Black
guys
Dahlia?
running down leads, and we got nothing.
You don't think this has...
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen?
It's that simple.
Jeez.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
Any Central Unit, car 16L reports a possible jumper at 8 and Hope, the Methodist Church.
A jumper?
I'll do it! So help me God, I'll jump!
You need to get up there. Let me do
I
the
mean, if
talking,
he was gonna
detective.
jump, he would have already done it.
I know a ton of this psychology stuff. You take the back alley and find a way up there.
Interesting.
Come on, Phelps, let's get moving.
For a bigger guy, you can run pretty fast.
Make sure you warn me before you do.
I will! Wait, what?
You think this thing can hold you, Rusty?
I'll bring you down with me, Phelps.
Oh, you're off to a good start, chat. Okay.
Come on then, Lightfoot.
No offense, but I don't want you splashed on my shoes.
Are you crazy? What are you trying
What?
to do?
Can't climb up there?
I remember my first jumper. Could have soaked them up with a sponge. I still can't eat spaghetti sauce.
Shut up, all right? I know what you're trying to do. It won't...
Don't try it.
This what you wanted?
I can't do it.
Then come
I
down.
I'll come quietly, I need some help. Please. You gotta get me some help.
You're a danger to yourself and to others.
Jeez. Alright. Got another street crime done. Now let's head to wherever the crime is. I don't remember what the street names were. Well, yeah.
It's left at the next intersection.
I mean, I prefer Stefan, but hopefully this guy will be good. Who knows?
Just ignore this turn.
You could have just said go straight, but sure.
Keep on straight.
Yeah, what do you want me to do here? Into the building?
Go right through here.
That's what I thought.
Straight on.
The music's great. Hopefully it's not copyrighted. Hopefully you guys will be able to hear it. Who knows? It's not as good as Red Dead music in my opinion, or maybe GTA's, I don't remember.
Straight ahead.
I missed my turn. We're gonna cut through here. Excuse me. Alright. That's what I thought.
Keep on straight.
But yeah, hopefully he'll be likable. I personally like Stefan the most so far. You know, he wasn't likable in the beginning, and then he became likable, so. Yeah.
Any Century unit, a possible 415 at Alvera Street Plaza, unit to handle code 3, identified.
I'm in the suburbs. Where am I at? Hold on. How do I open the map? Okay. Where do I go? Oh. Oh, there's a street crime over there. I mean, I could. But I'm stuck in the suburbs right now.
You're making a right at the next intersection.
Bro. Sometimes with the AI, man. Thank you. Abusing my power, you know? Alright.
Go right through here.
Go right into the house, or what? Next intersection? Well, that would go straight, technically. I mean, we were kind of too far away to answer that anyway.
Go left now.
Alright. Okay. What car is that? I thought that was the car. Oh, hold on, let me back up.
Crime scene is just up the dirt road, detective.
Thank you.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
You're used to it, Phelps. Moving
What the heck
along,
is a
guys.
hump?
You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Oh, she's naked. I'm gonna have to do some editing. Yeah. Fun. Anyway.
Patrolman,
Looks like
this
she
your
was
beat?
dragged a
Yes,
little
sir.
bit, but
Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
okay. There's some blood over here. She was dragged, it looks like. Is it just me or... Nah, she was dragged, so the car stopped here, she was dragged over here where she's now at.
Carruthers.
Phelps, you make homicide?
Looks like it. Galloway has been making me feel welcome.
I bet he has.
Has the scene been secured?
Patrolman Houlihan saw to it. The victim's personal effects are still where they fell.
Okay. We'll check the body after so I can do less editing. That would be great. Alright, we got a mirror, I'm guessing? Nope. Not a mirror. Alright, what's in here?
The victim's bag?
Keys. Lipstick.
Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
I mean, I couldn't tell you what brand new lipstick looks like. I don't use it. Okay. I thought it was blood, not lipstick on the body, but what do I know? Okay. What are you looking at over there? A globe.
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
You want me to line these up? I mean, I can do it. Should have went the other way. Oh, okay. I didn't know you could do the top one. The Bomba Club.
Why steal a table lighter?
Huh. What is this for? Is this just to throw us off? Try not to look at the body. Is there anything else that they might have missed? Broken box, maybe. Okay, I thought he would just step over it. Oh, he does. Okay. So, cardboard box. Try not to look over there. Oh yeah. She was dragged. I'm guessing she got hit in the back or something. Let me look over here maybe, just in case. And then we'll check out the body. What is this? Golf
Good
club.
to me.
Okay. Interesting. Alright, time to go look at the body. A lot of editing for me. Well, kind of maybe 2 things, and then maybe 3, depending.
Cause of death?
It could be the head injuries. She has been badly stomped.
God.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Something.
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more
Looks
details
like she got
after the
stepped on the
autopsy.
chest. Or is it just me? Right above the, you know, she got stepped on. That sucks.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
Why would it leave a mark though? Maybe if if the person took it off really fast? I don't know. Weird. Okay. Is it just me or the palms look weird?
Interesting.
Fuck you, BDT something. BD? Black Dahlia?
What does the writing on the victim mean?
BD, Black Dahlia, Tex. Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Okay. Oh.
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
Good.
Can we get to the Bomba? A man could die of thirst on a case like this.
You gonna drink on the job?
You catch all
Okay, I
the
want to
good
make sure I
ones,
didn't miss anything else. Okay. What is this? Cigarette. Don't need it. Alright. Let's get going. Oh, he's already ready. He wants to go sit in the AC. Was AC? I guess yeah. AC was invented because I'm pretty. If I remember correctly, it was invented in like the Wild West because cowboys were overheating or something like that. That's what I read. I don't know if it's true though. You can drive.
You're behind the wheel.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Your favorite place, the Bomba.
The werewolf? For my money, a copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. The caller of the decade. You've been working evidence on BD case for 6 months and got nicks.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, hotshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us unknown in a corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, Phelps. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stum. Or some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures he'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastical.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder. It was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. Can't make it something it ain't, understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. We would have found him.
Those windows are dirty.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
What is a hibiscus?
Fire away,
I guess we'll find
Phelps.
out.
I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3
There's no
fingers of
job,
rye.
huh? Could be me.
I got a call back for that Universal Chorus line.
Hibiscus. Well, I'm guessing it's the guy all the way in
Just
the
don't know
back.
how to dance to bebop.
Sam has taken me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine?
From the house, officer.
Christ.
That's the spirit. Pour me another.
Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband,
Oh, is
we
it the
go way
thing?
back.
Right?
She was
Oh,
here
okay,
last
I
night?
think that's what it is.
Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
Okay.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
You're not telling us the exact truth, are you?
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up like usual. But he refused. She picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but Got no answer.
Interesting. Okay.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
Oh, yeah?
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you. Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
Okay. Interesting.
Too slow, Rusty. Let's get out of here.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
Too bad.
I'm busy here, Phelps.
Over here, Rusty.
Keep your shirt on. I'm coming.
Thank you. I'm gonna do that.
You find the
Let's
booze helps
go
you
get
get
this
through a
phone.
working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong...
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thanks for your help.
Okay.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
All right. See what we can find.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
Uh-oh.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Great.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
Nobody home. Don't be shy, Phelps. If we
What are
want something
these?
on this broad, we're gonna have to
Isn't
search.
giving me anything to go on.
Okay. Hmm. What is this?
Tiffany.
A ring.
The rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
Interesting. She's a pilot.
A regular Amelia Earhart in her day. The ring looks distinctive.
Hmm. Okay. What is this?
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Brush. Okay. No idea what I'm exactly looking for, but yeah. Hey, man. Why are you following me, bro? Okay. Oxidol.
Burglar used the pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
True. Alcohol or whatever that is. Okay. What am I missing? Heels.
Size 9s. Above average for a lady.
Are you a feet fetish man? I mean, hey, we all have fetishes, but why does that pertain to the case? Or does it just pertain to you? Okay. What am I missing? Key?
I don't think so.
Something. Some plates got slammed. Family burnt to death.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
The circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary arrangements.
You said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before.
I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal with
You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
I don't think any normal person would tell someone to burn a house down. Or at least whatever you would call him.
I'm at a loss.
Nobody home. Don't be shy, Phelps.
What am I
If you want
missing?
something on this broad, we're gonna have to search the place.
Yeah. Okay. There's something I'm missing, but I don't know what. Okay. Nope.
Not much help.
Huh. Why are you standing behind me like that, bro? Go do something. No? I am confused. Alright, I'm using a clue. Or intuition, I mean. Of course. If you sober up, you can find me
Celine
an
and
apartment
Jacob are
2.
obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Of course, I missed the one clue.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on. If one of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty.
Neighbors, huh? Okay.
Galloway, homicide, badge number 564.
Hello.
Request technical services for suspected 459 at 142.
Why are you pulling all the way back there? Weirdo. Hello.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan. Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking, and she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out, and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving, but she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh, my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Marital problems, huh? Very interesting. Maybe it is the husband. Okay.
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
Can I go over here? I just want to see. No one's home, probably. I don't see a car anyway.
I'm not with him for the conversation.
Alright. Why is everyone on the sidewalk?
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, if the broad keeps the house looking like that, she's probably deserved it. The skipper says bring him in. We'll keep the hats off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you've come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead.
Why do we have our guns out? Is this a shady place or something?
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh, my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
That she's...
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
You done crying? Alright.
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal.
Thanks for the offer.
The
I
oldest
need
problem
you to do
there
something
is
about my life.
what to do about the old lady.
How does this even work? Unless there's something underneath, which you probably could have seen. Uh-oh. Someone was packing up. Size 11.
Size 11s.
Uh-oh. Not looking good. He was packing up too, which is sus. He ate, looks like. Can we go in here? No. There has to be maybe one more. alcoholism is an illness.
Probably nothing.
Or alcoholism illness. I think we're good, right?
What now?
Ask him some questions. Keep it simple. I'll do the rest.
I guess when did you have last contact with Celine?
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
Think he's telling the truth?
You don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Look.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but right around 9.
Okay.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose.
I mean,
I don't know.
what are you hiding, Jacob? Because we have an alibi.
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
Club owner McConnell reports telephoning Jacob Henry reportedly on the night of the murder. So, or murder, not murder.
We know she went to the Bomba Club.
The bartender there, he calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home. He called me last night. I said no. Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it. I'm gonna have to live with that.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
Why'd you hesitate? Because, I mean...
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, big mouth? Huh?
I mean, you want to walk into the other room? Because, you know, we have an impression.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're going to tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
And now, you know, you're going to spend even... Dang, you just knocked him. Okay, okay.
You're awful hot under the collar, friend.
You just knocked him out.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
I mean, you should, you know, probably not be a glass jaw, bro. I mean, it kind of was a sucker punch.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt...
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything
there were
else?
footprints on her.
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but
Oh
no
my
trace of
God.
semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Jesus.
Thanks, Doc.
I did not need to hear
Operator,
that.
give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
Huh. Alonzo Mendez, you say?
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
I mean, I noticed it from the start, the big footprint on her chest, right above her left titty or whatever you want to call it. So.
Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a
Literally.
little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're going to get.
Okay. Alonzo. Where are you at? 16.
Mendez, apartment 16.
That checks out. Guessing 16 is all the way upstairs. Fourth floor.
Here, the apartment's up on the top floor.
Lucky you. Alright. Yeah, I did not need to know that the guy was a sex fiend, to be honest. But, I mean, it is what it is. I can't
bother
unhear it
knocking,
now.
just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
I thought that was a person in the closet. I'll give you that. Okay, so abandoned. Not really abandoned. Oh. Aw. I saw the glass behind the mug, and I thought the coffee was still hot. And I'm like, oh, he was just here. Access to the roof is interesting. Okay. A key. The same one we saw.
Circumstantial.
No, okay. Because it's circumstantial, even though we saw it at Celine's place. Nope, I want to look over here. From afar, it looked like a coat and like the thing on the top, like a jar or whatever, vase, was a head. Oh.
Optimistic, Cole.
Did anyone else hear that? Like a knock, pause, knock? Just me? Oh my, I did not see this. Jesus. It's the lipstick.
Brothers could match the color and brand of the body.
Classic Carmine? Please tell me this is just blood from the knife. What is that?
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
Gee, why is there so much blood? Is this from his clothes or her? This has to be her clothes.
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break, and Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey,
What gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose
Where are
that
you
son of a
gonna
bitch.
run?
I'll go get our wheels.
Oh, how did you open this?
Mendez, stop right there!
I was gonna jump down, but you know, I think that's a little too far for Cole.
You don't need to do this, Alonzo!
What if he's being framed? That's what I'm thinking. It's a little sus. Because why wouldn't he just immediately run? Right.
Double time, Rusty.
Get in and drive.
Why do I have to drive? Just do it. Just let me get in the passenger seat for once. Come on.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
What do you think I'm trying to do?
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch.
Are you gonna shoot him?
Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road. Keep it steady, and I'll try to bust his tires.
Yeah, I am.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
You're telling me that didn't do anything? Come on. I mean, his tires already popped. Oh my.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry. Give it up, LAPD!
You're under arrest.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
Interesting. I don't know, it's kind of weird, in my opinion.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a
Wait,
new
we're not going to
and vengeful
interrogate the other
guardian.
guy?
Considering the
interview?
evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
You missed one clue.